Located on the eastern shores of the Mediterranean Sea, the Gaza Strip could have become the Singapore of the Middle East. However, the people of Gaza chose the Hamas terror group to rule over them rather than choosing to live alongside Israel in peace. In June of 2006, Palestinian terrorists infiltrated Israel through a tunnel in an unprovoked cross-border raid. 19-year-old Gilad Shalit was captured and forced into Gaza through a tunnel. He was held hostage for 5 years. On October 18, 2011, Israel negotiated the release of Gilad Shalit in exchange for freeing 1,027 jailed Palestinian terrorists. One of them was terror mastermind Yahya Sinwar, who had been given 4 life sentences for the murder of 2 Israeli police officers and the execution of 4 Arabs whom he accused of collaborating with the Jewish state. Upon his return to the Gaza Strip, Sinwar was hailed as a Palestinian hero. He was named the leader of the Hamas terror group and began planning the October 7th genocide. Sinwar directed the terror group to divert both its Iranian funding as well as the international aid it receives into expanding the massive underground network of tunnels, leaving the civilian population destitute and hungry.
Hamas has built one of the most sophisticated tunnel systems on the planet, using hundreds of millions of dollars from foreign aid and direct financing from Iran to achieve its terror goals. These terror tunnels are found under schools, hospitals, and UNRWA facilities, and were built with one goal in mind: to be used as staging points to kill as many Jews as possible.
While the residents of Gaza lived in harsh conditions without proper water and sewage systems, Hamas terrorists were building an underground haven equipped with all of the amenities that Gazan civilians lacked. The IDF believes that Hamas confiscated more than 6,000 tons of concrete and 1,800 tons of steel to construct its Gaza terror tunnel network. These materials could have been used to build homes and infrastructure for Gazan residents, but instead Hamas diverted international aid and resources intended to better the lives of the Gazan people to build up their underground terrorist hideout. The tunnel network of Hamas is more intricate than the New York City subway system. Engineering experts with the Israeli army estimate that this underground city of terror could stretch up to 450 miles long. There are more than 5,700 separate shafts leading from private Arab homes, stores, schools, hospitals, and facilities belonging to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency into the tunnels. The Israel Defense Forces have long suspected that the Iranian-backed terror group was intentionally constructing tunnels underneath civilian locations, knowing that the Israeli army would do everything in its power to avoid harming innocent men, women, and children. Now that the IDF is on the ground in the Gaza Strip, military analysts have been able to prove that the tunnels are mainly built underneath civilian safe havens, such as hospitals, schools, and mosques. The IDF also discovered a highly sophisticated data center under the Gaza headquarters of UNRWA. This advanced underground installation was equipped with sophisticated computer hardware, including rooms where Hamas hackers operated massive servers fueled by industrial power banks. The tunnels were built with electricity, ventilation, and high-speed internet. The IDF also found facilities equipped to manufacture and store weapons, as well as living quarters for the terrorists themselves. Some more advanced tunnels were equipped with creature comforts designed specifically for senior Hamas leaders and their families, while others were intentionally sparse. They were used to hold hostages. Some of the tunnels are large enough for vehicles to transport weapons and captives leading from under the Gaza Strip all the way up to and even inside the borders of Israel and Egypt. From the outset of the Israeli Army's Operation Iron Swords, the military understood that the Gaza tunnel system was one of the biggest challenges it would face in the fight to destroy Hamas and to rescue the 250 hostages held inside the tunnels. The plan is to continue this campaign until all of the hostages are recovered and the Hamas terrorists are forced above ground. Hamas terrorists took the supplies intended to build a thriving community and poured all of its resources underground to facilitate its campaign of murder and terror. Now, the only hope for the residents of Gaza is the complete removal of Hamas, as well as the destruction of the terror tunnel network that it built.
Well, before you leave, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, we would love to hear how the Lord is moving and touching your heart right now. So be sure to comment below and then share this video with someone you feel needs it just as much as you did.